Hello, everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again. Do you like my hats? I'm going to start getting more crazy hats that I can wear so you can pull it, and these are my helmets now. Yay! Not that I can really abuse her. I have to trick you so you don't know what's going to be scary, what's not.
The bison becomes you.
The bison becomes me. Yip. So we're going to be watching more Game of Thrones today, and we're watching episode 5 of season 3 called Kissed by Fire.
Wasn't that the last one?
Yeah, that last guy was...
I know, because the Hound is not in a really good place right now.
And he doesn't like fire.
He doesn't like fire, so...
Understand.
Not saying that's
I'm
what
still pushing for him.
I meant for the...
Yeah, I always liked him since the beginning, and a few fans would comment and say, well, he's not really a good guy. And I learned a lot as I moved forward from the show, but in the moment now, I did feel bad for him, because even though he is tough and rugged and is a killer and stuff and not always nice, he can be pretty bad, he still has a good heart in his own way, I think. But a lot of crazy things happened last episode, and it was so epic at the end when Daenerys said Dracarys and killed the slave guy and got the Unsullied.
Yeah, that guy needs to die.
Yeah, that was insane. Yeah, and he was totally dishonoring and just disrespecting Daenerys the whole time, and she knows Valyrian.
And then she's like,
so.
I've been understanding you the entire time.
I love that.
Yeah. Oh, and you were saying right before we started recording that you like Alina Tyrell, and that is the grandma of Marjorie, and she was talking to Varys last time, and they were trying to come up with a plan.
Yep, and then they're going to marry the son.
Yep, to marry her brother, yep.
No balls, as the guy who cut off his balls.
Yes, that's right, he does.
Yes, in the box.
He does.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box?
It's so crazy. And then a really sad thing happened with Jorah's father, Mormont. He got killed by that creepy guy that you don't like that has major incest issues with all his daughters.
Yeah, they all went cray, and then they all started fighting each other.
Sucked.
Yeah.
They should have just worked together at that point. But
That's
now...
horrible.
Even though that guy was disgusting and incest, I think he was
so
keeping
bad.
the walkers at bay by feeding them
The babies.
boy
babies, yeah.
Yes.
who God only knows what's going to happen now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You might have, you killed one beast, you might have unleashed something bigger.
Right.
And now Gilly, Sam's love interest or girl that he likes, had a boy, so she's not too happy about that, and she's trying to figure out a way to save him.
Well, now that he's gone, I think...
Yeah.
You might be safe, yeah.
Although you have all those rapey, killy guys running around.
I know, it's it's never, done. It's there's always
raped by your dad or raped by these guys. Who
It just keeps
knows?
on going.
It's a lot of situations.
There's a lot of raping.
Yeah.
A lot of raping.
Rape
But
of
maybe
Thrones.
not baby killing, so that...
I know. It's you never know what's bad or what's worse on this show because we always have so many horrible things that happen. But
Just put on a hat that I'm going to be abusing the whole time.
Yeah.
I know. Yes.
Now it just gives me something more to be like,
Yes.
Well, it's got little tags at the bottom. You can tug
Works
them
out perfectly.
that,
ties.
this,
Yes.
pull.
Yay. So you guys ready?
Yes.
Kissed by Fire.
What is he, made of gasoline?
Is gasoline magic.
I'm I don't want to fight that guy. He won.
Because that's not terrifying. Hurry, get out of the way!
Stand back a little more.
I know. It's a little too close.
They're being too reckless.
Poor guy. Yeah.
A lot of OSHA violations going on.
Doesn't mean Game of Thrones.
No, he caught him up.
Get it off!
Oh, no. Dawn.
Not guilty, not guilty.
No, she doesn't want him to die. Whoa. Oh.
Looks like the god likes me more than your butcher's boy. He
Oh,
will,
wow.
but not today.
What?
He's back.
What?
Wait a minute.
Oh, it seems you owe me a debt.
Give it back!
Well, I stole it.
They're getting frisky.
Ingrid!
Bang, bang, it's
She wants to get laid.
I was gonna say, Kate.
It's time you proved yourself.
Wow.
You swore some vows. I want you to break them.
She's no crane.
It's not like they're asking a lot that, like, worse things could happen to you, dude. Just do it. Wow, he just went in for it, didn't he?
He's like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Then there was this then. Spoke no common.
Like, alright, simple. I didn't.
Thanks.
Ah!
See?
Let's stay here a while longer.
Yeah, I'd be okay with being in there with him, too.
That's that word from the capital.
You haven't heard. Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. Your sister is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed.
It's a jerky way to put it.
Jaime isn't well. Take him to Kaiban.
Oh!
What is that?
His hand, that was the arm.
The corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away.
Oh!
Oh, God.
This is gonna be bad.
I can be your family.
Aww.
Oh. She's the
You wouldn't
cutest.
be my family. You'd be my lady.
Ah.
Is this a
Yeah.
rescue?
I didn't do anything. I'm just destroying the place.
What?
It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed squires.
Not murder, your grace. Vengeance.
Vengeance. Those boys didn't kill your sons.
Our king in the north. What should I call him? The king who lost the north.
Escort Lord Karstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, he kept mocking him and
Yep.
pushing it.
Yeah, they earned it, motherfuckers.
Kneel, my lord.
Oh, shit.
Kill me and be cursed. You are no king of mine.
How many times have you brought me back? It's the Lord of Light brings you back. I'm just the lucky drunk who says the words. How many times?
It's like me.
Was it a
The
hanging
neck.
or a dagger in the eye? Both.
Ew.
Fuckers couldn't decide.
Oh.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Oh, the
Not 6
dad.
times. Just once.
Oh.
I don't think it works that way, child.
Ah!
Is that
Sweet boys.
the fetuses?
So you've come to see her as well. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter. I want to see her.
What?
Fish take wing. I know.
Oh.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said you fought in a battle.
What happened to her face?
Did you win?
There's another tub.
This one suits me fine. If I faint, pull me out. I don't intend to be the first Lannister to die in a bathtub.
Why should I care how you die?
You swore a solemn vow, remember? I was unworthy, forgive me. You protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing. You heard of wildfire?
Of course.
The Mad King was obsessed with it. He loved to watch people burn. He told me to bring him my father's head. Then he turned to his pyromancer. Burn them all, he said. And stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive. Would you have done it? Would you have kept your oath then?
Why didn't you tell anyone? Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark? By what right does the wolf judge the lion? By what right?
The Kingslayer!
What'd you say?
Jaime.
Help.
My name's Jaime.
Aegon used to live here. Did you know that?
She's
the
part dragon.
Targaryens built this castle.
So they did.
You can hide the book under your cloak.
My lady, I can't read the words.
You can't? I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you.
no,
It's easy.
no.
It'll be fun.
Go.
Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride.
Her.
To fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her? With all my heart.
Aww. Aww.
The repti.
Please be gorgeous.
I know. What's he gonna look like?
Oh, hey now.
Bezies agirigli.
Skoroso dziewi broza.
Torco nudo.
Torgo nudo.
I torco nudo sagi broji. Es bezi egitovi. Daenerys gelmasmo. Giteptas giterfe. Your reputation in Westeros has suffered over the years.
Suffer for a reason. Sold men into slavery.
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? You're just another exile. And I take my orders from the Queen.
That horse touched you.
There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters. The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry. Walder Frey.
I took long enough. Seems our Knight of Flowers is engaged to be wed.
Who's the lucky girl?
Oh,
She may not
no.
be the grandest ship in the world. Or the fastest.
You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
I can't tell you how touched I am by your concern for my welfare.
He's such a sleazeball.
We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
You can't mean it.
I can.
Him?
I do.
Joffrey has made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head.
Tyrion will do as he's bid. As will you.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
That's a cocky
not.
The boy is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the north. You will secure the Reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. And put an end to the disgusting rumors about you, once and for all.
Oh.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word.
It's tough.
Meanwhile, the two of them could probably mastermind to take it all
Yeah.
over if they
Take
weren't
down
such
Daddy.
assholes. Well, no, she is.
Aww. That's a little girl singing. The
Oh,
little
in the
one
cell?
with the scaly face.
Dragon
In
face.
the
She's
cell.
dragon.
Yeah.
So innocent. Alright, so what do you guys think? A lot of stuff happened in this
So
episode.
many
A whole
things.
lot of stuff. Like, they had all the different stories and major things happening. They were all telling all these different stories about the past, and it was kind of cool hearing about certain characters because it was connecting a few things.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with the little girl that you saw with something on her face, now, she was cute because, well, first of all, that's Stannis' daughter, and you guys were like, what? Because that's crazy. We saw his wife, and it seems like her
His
and
wife was like dying of like cancer
and she was like away in this dark
because they
cave
said she
somewhere in a
was
dungeon.
sick,
Yeah.
but sick in the head. See,
She
I
has
always
like
thought
fetuses everywhere.
Yeah.
I
The
thought she
lab is
was
bad.
like sick, like cancer sick,
Mhm.
not like really
Cray
weird
cray.
keeping fetus babies in the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These
So-
are my formaldehyde babies.
Yeah, and she had their
Isn't that
names for
sad
them.
That
Yeah.
the daughter is in a freaking dungeon in the dark, just like put away.
Yeah.
Isn't that awful?
That's what I'd do with you if I had a choice.
I know. I think you, Wookie.
I would do that to Dawn too.
I know. Again, because well, we both have seen it, so but we torture them because they haven't seen Game of Thrones besides what we've seen already on the channel. But yeah, like I really like this episode for the little girl and Davos talking to each other, and it seems like
I love him. He's a good guy.
He is a good guy, and you can tell the way he was looking at her that he was
He
really
loves
fond of
her.
Yeah. So that
But
was
I loved her.
pretty
You
nice
know,
to see
what
that.
are they gonna do? Put us in cells?
That's right.
That was great.
They're already assholes.
I know, she seems like such a
I think you mean more
sweetheart,
assholes.
And she can read, and she wants to teach him how to read, which is really nice. I thought that was amazing. I mean, it sucked, but when Tywin, oh my god, like he's scary. And he's dominant, and he totally, of course, always tells Tyrion what to do and always beats the crud out of him in any way he can. But now Tyrion has to marry Sansa.
Yeah.
So
that's fucked up.
But you can
There's
see,
worse fates.
but it's still like,
but
he's
is it
like,
gonna
Right, but
happen?
he's in
It's weird as fuck, though. It is.
He's
It
in
absolutely
love and like
Yeah.
he like respects Sansa, so like this is fucked up.
is. No, it's awful. It really is.
And then she even looked at her dad though and even said, "Not again, not again." Like so he
for
made
Cersei.
her,
Something else.
Yeah, because that was good. Because Cersei was all like smirking and stuff, like all proud.
I love when
and,
she's
like,
taken
haha.
down. 'Cause
yeah, like don't be a dick, you asshole.
So
You
she was
use
put
your
right in her place,
power
too.
for good.
So it shows how much power Tywin has. That
Oh,
he
he's a bad
totally-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, he's so
is
good. He
the
wins
most
wars
powerful
and
man
and
in the
everyone
fucking land.
respects
Well,
and
I mean,
fears
that's
him.
what monarchs do. They, you know, you will marry this one because it's this, and you know.
His
About
legacy
their-
is more important than
Yes.
yeah.
But emotionally.
the Lannister
yeah.
legacy is more important than his children.
He seemed like he was nicer to the Stark girl.
He was respectful, with Arya,
Right? When
Yeah,
she
he
was
respected
saying,
that,
like,
but
he
there was
was
no
like-
pressure there, though. You know, like they have pressure because it's all about the legacy. That's why.
Right, but he was very respectful of her and very like it was weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
What
what
do you-
about Jaime and
Brienne?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That
love
was crazy.
Brienne.
So now you know about the Kingslayer. I mean, we always hear that he's the Kingslayer, and now we know the true story on why he was called that, because he never told anyone the exact story with the Mad King burned them all.
But he was a king slayer against the Mad King. Like they called the guy the Mad King.
Mad King needed to go.
But still, he was a knight. he was supposed to
Was it
protect.
A knight with honor will
Knight
never
with
do
honor
that.
that's supposed to protect the king. So, and he
The
totally
nice
stabbed him
king.
in the back, which was a
The
really
king with the
dishonorable
nice
thing.
butt.
Yeah.
With a nice butt. But Brienne heard the story, and she's like, "Why didn't you tell anyone?" And because he's like, "Do you think anyone would have believed me? Do you think Ned Stark would have believed me?" And it was pretty intense. So
I think Ned Stark would have believed him.
Ned
Ned Stark seemed like he was a pretty reasonable guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but he's played by Sean Bean,
Talk
and
about
Sean
it.
Bean dies in everything.
That's his job.
So, what do you think of Brienne and Jaime's relationship?
They should get it on.
They should.
They need to. They have to.
Well, I love how Brienne, she is modest in her own way. Like, she's rugged around the edges, and Jaime's like, "Don't scrub too hard, you're going to take the skin off," you know, and then she starts going more gentle, then he starts to go in her bath, and she's like, "Oh, I'm modest, like, don't do it."
And then she stands up like, "I'll kick your ass,
once
motherfucker."
you dishonor her, you disrespect her, she's like, "Bam, I don't freaking care." You're like, "I'm going to stand up to you."
And then he was
She's
like, "Wow,
"Sorry."
you got a body."
Yeah, he's like, "Hey."
He looked at her like, "Holy shit."
Yeah.
If Jamie gets a stepladder, he can give her oral.
Yes.
God. Only you.
I mean, not a stepladder. I mean, a little tiny ladder.
A step stool.
No, I think he might be right there.
We're just be right there.
You're
It's just so
perfect, you're
convenient. We're
perfect
just meant for each other. We just work so well
It
together.
seems like this was meant to be.
And what do you think of Robb Stark's decisions on,
He
killing
should
He
have
had to
kept
do
him
that.
at.
Yeah.
Now he should have kept him as.
But he was so disrespectful,
I know,
that guy to him. But the
kept
guy
him
lost
as a
a son.
captive. Kept him as a captive.
Right, but he was
He
disrespectful. He
could've-
killed children.
He did.
And he was like
And he was
blaming
so-
his mom.
He was so
Yeah.
full of vengeance.
And he blamed the
I love
mom.
Jaime,
Like,
but
what
I
if he
feel
killed the mom next? That would have been on
Right.
him.
Right.
Yeah.
So again, like he's saying, you let these people go that killed our kind. Well, he's killing children and blames the mom and him. Those two would have been next. On this
But
list.
also politically, if he kept him as a hostage, so he's not freeing him, but keeping him alive as a strategic thing.
Yeah, but
that
then
would
you
have
have
been smart.
But then you have all his men
Going,
standing there, and now everybody's at risk.
Yeah.
Because now these men might kill anybody at any time to free their king.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
I
I know,
think he did without
politics. I know it gets so complicated. It really does. But Robb Stark, like, he really has compassion, and he wants to find better ways to not kill someone. But this time, like, he's been betrayed.
I don't know.
He's
He was
been,
kind
like,
of
he was
badass
betrayed.
in his black leather jacket and his neck thing. Like George Michael all the way. No, you notice that? Really? He was wearing a black leather jacket and then put on a thing on his neck.
He's like, yes.
He's going goth. Or emu, or what's that thing?
Emo.
He's gonna be emu.
Not an emu bird.
Or like
emo.
The emu.
He's going goth.
He's gonna sell car insurance and he's got
I love my
feathers.
fuzzy hat. It's so comfortable. So I think we'll end it there. We'll talk to you next time. And so we'll end it there. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys.